Hey boys, how you doing out there? Last time I left a message or left a video recording for you, it's just yesterday. I do them every day, but I was talking about my five favorites, and when it came to video games and stuff like that. And I have mentioned in the past that I pretty much watched every sport. I was a sports guy. I missed the good old days that were before me for the most part. Well, they changed in the middle when I was probably a teenager, when players stayed on teams for a long time. That if you saw a team draft a guy, he was going to be there for a long, long time. You probably could watch his entire career on the same team. Now, guys are drafted in within 2 to 3 years, they're already on the new team. And by the time their career ends 10 years later, they've played for seven different teams. I don't like it. I understand the logic of it. The guys make more money going to different, greener pastures, I guess you can say. But at the same time, it's hard to keep track of who's on who, and that's why they came up with fantasy football. Which, again, I understand the concept of it. I have no problem with it, but that way you can pick who you want to be on your team. You don't have to be the same. No loyalty to teams no more. No loyalty to the what got you in the league. The people who saw the potential in you more than other people, because you can say the whole league saw the potential in someone like, say, LeBron James. Okay, but the number one pick is what he was, and that team could have traded that pick. They said, "No, we see your potential. We want you on our team," and that meant something back in the day. Now it's just, it's all about the money. But anyways, what I wanted to share with you today was, I've mentioned probably before that I have card collection, and I don't have them all with me. Um, I know where they are; they're secure. But I just want to show you examples of some of the cards I have, so you can see what you guys get to have your inheritance one day. Um, the way the rules go, though, unfortunately, for you, Casanova, is Romeo's the eldest. So if something happens to me first, and I don't have it written down exactly how it's divided, well, you get it first. So don't kill me, boy. Romeo gets it first. So Cass, you can't touch me, and Romeo, I hope you don't kill me. But um, yeah, you guys get to have these one day, and if when you get to I'll wait till you're 16. When Romeo's 16, I will give you guys picks of what you want of some of these. Um, that I think that'll be fair. I might change my mind. Don't hold me to, again. I told you I don't make promises, but I figure 16, you probably figure out what colleges you're going to and all that stuff, and some of this might be able to be sold to go to college. Obviously not one card and nothing like that. No crazy collection like that where one card pays for the college, but sets, collections all together. Because, like I say, a lot of these cards I have right now, um, some of them are really old. Some are within. I think the newest ones are probably 12 years old at best at this time of recording this. So they'll be at least 30 years old roughly the time you guys get a hold of them. So some are right now only worth a dollar or two. Not the ones I'm about to show you, but in general. But add another, 12, 13 years to it, it'll probably go up. And some of them are worth more, like 10, $20. And so again, it could be up to $100. So we'll figure it out when it comes down to it. But I picked some ones I want to show you. That way you can know the names ahead of time, and you can probably look them up. And if you're a diehard fan of a sport, you'll probably know some of these names just naturally, because these people were most of these players are retired, but they're legends in their own right. So let's start out with we'll save football for last because that's we're in Texas. Say the best for last. But I don't know a lot about hockey, so I'll start with hockey. But this is just an example of what I have for you. I have Chris Chelios. Um, this is Chris Chelios. His card was from, hard to see on the back of these. Looks like 1989. So this is a Chris Chelios 1989. It's the year that he won the Norris Trophy. I'm guessing it's worth something because I remember his name from growing up. And this one here, I've never heard this person, but this is just showing you how old some of the cards get. This card is also from 19. This is from 1987. His name is Craig Hartsburg. So as of right now, 87, that puts this card at 30 years old. right now, over 30 years old. So again, when you get it, it's gonna be almost 50 years old, probably 40, 50 years old. So these are just examples. Trust me, I got stacks of this stuff. Um, Next one, we'll go baseball. These guys are Hall of Famers. If you haven't heard of them, you probably aren't a baseball fan. First of all, I think it's his second year. Actually, it's his rookie card. Rookie. I know this is a rookie. Barry Bonds rookie card. Tops. Barry Bonds is one of the greatest hitters of all time. Got mixed up some steroid scandal near the end of his career, which kind of hurt him a lot. But I'm pretty sure he made the Hall of Fame. And this is Texas's own Houston Astros. I think fifth year or fourth year card from 1989, 88. Nolan Ryan card. So again, some of these cards are 30 years old already, and this guy is a Hall of Famer, one of the best pitchers to ever play. I got plenty of those. Okay, let's move on to basketball. This card isn't as old as the rest of them. This is at 96 rookie card. Alonzo Mourning. He was the number two or number three draft pick that year. Went on to have a great career. Played for, as you see, Charlotte Hornets. Then went on to Miami Heat. Um, Next one is a basketball card, and this one is worse though than I already know. But again, I'm willing to give it to you boys because that's how much I love you. This card here has three rookies on it. I know you can't see it too well, but on the left is Anthony Hardaway, known as Penny Hardaway. On the right is Chris Webber, one of the greatest players to play the game. In the middle, you probably know because he's probably still a spokesman for a lot of stuff, Shaquille O'Neal. So this card has Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway, and Chris Webber, all their rookies cards on one card. So I guarantee that's worth something. And ironically, Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal played on the same team together. It's pretty cool as rookies. And then since that's basketball, we can't ignore the women. There it was. I say was because I'm not sure if the WNBA is still around. It should be, but Cheryl Swoop's rookie card, Lisa Leslie's rookie card. Those are big names in college basketball and big names in the WNBA basketball. Not for sure what they've done since then. Like I say, I don't watch women's basketball. Not trying to mean a lot of America doesn't. I'm sure they have their fans. They have probably fan bases a million strong. I wouldn't be surprised. But it does not trump the men's, not even close, and that's the reason why. Um, I probably would watch a game or two if I actually knew when it was on. They don't market it well enough, in my opinion. And then we said football. These are by far not the best cards I have, boys. I actually have a lot of the people I'm showing you stuff. If it's not the rookie, I do have the rookies. Again, like I said, not with me. But I got a lot of. I used to collect by teams. Like I told you, I love teams. So I have, like, say, a Dallas Cowboy page that has Troy Aikman rookies, Emmitt Smith rookies, Michael Irvin rookies. Then I might have a Chicago Bulls page where I don't have no Jordan rookies. Okay, calm down, boys. No Michael Jordan rookies. But I have Michael Jordan third year cards, fourth year cards. Scottie Pippen, I might have a second year card. Dennis Rodman, I have his rookie. I'm pretty sure of that. Horace Grant, I have his rookies, stuff like that. Even when it comes to baseball, I don't have no Ken Griffey Jr. rookies. No, no, no. I don't have that epic card. But I have Griffey's second year, third year. I might have, since it's Mariners we're talking about still, I might have Jay Buhner's rookie. Um, Eric Hansen's rookie. I think he played for them. Appreciate it. Stuff like that. I have all, so that I kept them in series. Anyways, football. I have three to show you. And actually, I got one more hockey. Let me get to the hockey first. This card here, it doesn't seem like it's nothing special. It's just a checklist. But it's from 1976. So this card is actually worth more than some of the cards from the same set because it's so old and it's checklist, which means it has a lot of different players' names on it. Checklists usually when we were kids we threw them away as soon as we got them. Like, ooh, checklists are stupid. I want a card. There's not a player. Boo, you know. And now I'm like, oh, there's a checklist. Yeah. So things change. But here we go. This card is this player's fourth year, but I have at least 20, probably more than that, of this man's rookie, Emmett Smith, one of the greatest Cowboys to ever play. And I know you probably haven't heard this guy, but this guy was one of the greatest receivers at his time period. He used to catch passes for Dan Marino, and he is Mark Clayton. I have his rookie. It was the Mark brothers, I believe they called them, as Mark Clayton and Mark Duper. They used to catch all kinds of passes for Dan Marino. I think they went to a Super Bowl before Marino got there, I think, and they lost, or they went there with him and lost, but I can't remember. But they played with him for like 10, 11 years, and they were really good players. And this one here, only reason I'm showing this one is because I should show you one more. Hold on, let me grab it real fast. It's down here. I think it was on the bottom of this stack, so can't find it. All right, I can't find it. I know it had it on top a second ago. But anyways, this card I'm going to show you. The reason I'm showing you is because it's old. It's so old that this card is as old as Daddy, and the guy's still kind of relevant. He's an announcer now. He's retired and went on to become an announcer. And this card is Dan Deirdre. Deirdre, I think it's how it's like. Dan Deirdre. Yeah, this came out the same year Daddy was born. So that shows you how old this card is. And again, by the time you guys get them, add another 15, 16 years to it. There'll be a 60-year-old card at the time. So yeah, these would be worth something for you guys. Dan Didroff, he played offensive lineman guard, which means his value as card isn't usually that great. Honestly, guards get no respect in the NFL. I think this right up there with kickers, pretty much, as in the respect when it comes to their trading cards. But since he went on to become a famous announcer, announcing championship games. I don't know if he's done a Super Bowl or not, but he's pretty up there, so it's worth something because he still made names afterwards. What I was going to show you was a guy that's probably still famous when you watch this. He went from football to doing Good Morning America, and that's Michael Strahan. I have his rookie cards, and so this collection will be worth something for you boys. How much? I don't know. I can't even predict it. Some of these guys I thought would be worth way more by now, and they're not. Some of the guys I never heard of, I look it up and they're worth $10 already right now. And I know 10 don't seem like a lot. It's not. But if you have 200 cards worth $10, then it adds up. That's 2 grand right there. So it adds up. And the key is, again, when you boys get these cards, don't ask for them. When you watch this video at 6, 7, you ask for them, I'm gonna laugh at you boys. You ain't touching these cards 6 7. I know what boys do with cards at that age. They put them on the back of their bicycles to make that motorcycle sound, that chopper. No, ain't happening in my cards. Okay, you ain't making chopper sounds in my cards. You're not drawing on them. You're not getting spilling milk or juice on them. It's not happening. Okay, you're getting these cards when you're proving yourself responsible enough to have them because they're gonna be worth something to you. And what I strongly recommend, is any of these cards that are worth not as much as you hope, a few bucks or something like that, save them for your kids because we are going in towards a paperless future. Everything's going electronic, magazines, books, all electronic, mail, electronic. So pretty soon, paper is going to be a thing that's worth more than probably some metals. It won't be worth more than gold, but it'll be probably worth more than some copper and stuff like that at some point. And especially if and I'm not trying to get into the environmental stuff much, but people say we're destroying our world by cutting down trees in the rainforest. So if people really get that shut down, where people aren't cutting down trees no more, they're not using it for it, and we have to make synthetic paper and all these other stuff, and then paper just fades away. These are all paper cards, boys. Their value will go up simply because they're paper. So yeah, you guys make sure you take care of these when you get these, and I'll take care of them until you can get them. Okay? I love you guys, and this is Daddy talking about sports cards with you. And again, who knows? You might be sending on, like The Rock would say, millions and millions, or you could be sending on a couple $100, you know. But regardless, they're gonna be yours. I can't take it with me. There's no point in me trying to, you know. So whenever I do pass away, hopefully when you're old man and I'm still defying the laws of physics that you know people are like, how the hell is he still alive? He's 182 years old. You know, I'm Mr. Burns in it, you know, or Professor Farnsworth in it, however you want to say, you know. But if I'm still up there, I'm gonna keep them. But when I get near the end, I'm gonna give them to you well before the end, most definitely, because I don't want you killing me for them. I know I keep joking like that, but seriously, I've heard of crazy stuff, man. I mean, this is a crazy world we live in. You know, it's like once Dad gone, we get his cards, and then all of a sudden I die from a mysterious blow to the forehead or something like that. Yeah, he walked up and down those stairs 100 times, you know, and this mother-in-law, I don't know how he slipped and fell on an 82-degree day. Come on, you know, so I don't know, but yeah, I'll give them to you long before I pass. I'll make sure of that because I love you boys and I want you to have a comfortable life at some point. And if I can't provide it by hard work and sweat, maybe I can provide it by giving up my collection. You know, I love you guys, and Daddy will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.